What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Flag on the Plate. Back at you guys for another video. And so, let's cut to the chase. Right? Atlanta Falcons 0-3 have the Green Bay Packers this Monday night. Now, the general public has us going 0-4. Right? With that being said, it's time to address the topic at hand. Is there, well, it's a two-part question. Is there and will there be a change coming in Atlanta? What I mean by that is, in other words, is Dan Quinn going to be fired at some point during the season? Will it be during the season or after the season? It's not matter if, but when. Will it be during the season at some point, or will they wait till after the season? Because time at a time again, since 2016, we've had this same problem. We have all the talent in the world, but don't know how to use it. We've underperformed, 28-3, two back-to-back blown leads this week going into the fourth quarter. It's just, at this point, we've become the laughingstock of the league. Everywhere you turn it to, you're going to see some clip of the Atlanta Falcons looking embarrassing. We've looked embarrassed, we've been embarrassed, been outplayed week after week after week, and it's just ridiculous. I don't want to hear nothing about injuries. No, because San Francisco got almost everybody on IR, and they're 2-1, 3-1. It's just, there are other teams out there who have just as many injuries as we are, and they look better than us. You said, well, what's the problem? Dan Quinn, we just, the onside kick against Dallas alone is enough, proof right there that Dan should be out of here. I've tried to take over him as long as I could, but it's just too much at this point. It starts with him. He the one that's putting this out there on the field every week. What more do we need to see here? What more do we got to see? How many times do we have to keep embarrassing ourselves week in and week out before we finally say, hey, something's got to give? And it don't get no better from here. Still got to play Kansas City later on. There's no reason for us to look as bad as we look with all the talent we have. Like I said, I don't hear nothing about injuries because, like I said, San Fran got just as many injuries as we do, and they 2-1, 3-1. So I don't want to hear nothing about no injuries. No. I'll take it a step further. GM got to go too. TD got to go too. And another thing, and I might do a video about this separately, but it's time out that these defensive-minded head coaches, nah. Because we keep picking the wrong ones. Mike Smith won that. Dan Quinn isn't it. Keep picking all these defensive-minded head coaches. No. And the league is changing, okay? A lot of teams, they're taking on offensive-minded head coaches. Eric Bieniemy out there in Kansas City. Everybody keeps saying, I asked this question on Twitter, is that Andy Reid or is it Eric Bieniemy that's calling plays? Actually, it's Eric Bieniemy. He the one that dropped the plays. So, yeah, somebody brought that to my attention. Eric Bieniemy is the one that dropped the plays. Andy Reid just called him. So, yeah, Eric Bieniemy is one. You know, if we don't go that route, go Baltimore as our offensive coordinator. If you want to go that route, um, what's my guy's name? Gary Kubiak is another guy. He's the only other person outside of Kyle Shanahan that could run that system exactly like him. If you want to go back that route, he's on Gary Kubiak is the only other person that can run Kyle Shanahan's offense exactly like him. You know, I think it's a foregone conclusion that Mike Zimmer might be out up there in Minnesota. So if you do go defensive mind, go that route. But I would prefer, I prefer Gary Kubiak. I want an offensive-minded head coach. But that's a different story for a different day. I know we got Green Bay coming up Monday. You know, I just hope we don't go out there and embarrass ourselves. You know, but something's got to give. I'm tired of this. I'm sick of this. It's just, I'm tired of it, man. We have too much talent on our team to look like this. We do. Enough is enough. What more do y'all need to see? It's time for a change, man. And with that being said, I'll catch y'all after the Monday night game. That being said, this is back to my channel, Flag on the Play. Catch y'all with another video. I'm out.